Hi everyone. Today we are going to discuss about very important subject operations management. So we'll see one by one. So in this diagram we explained about the whole operations management. Operations is nothing but production. So what are the requirements? So what are the requirements you need? For example, if you take it as a raw material to finish product, so it's a process. So that's the operation. So same like that in bank or you can take the healthcare industry, hospital. So everything they are having some operations. So what are the requirements you need? Next, we are going to plan. So without plan, we can't do anything. So planning is very important. And what are the resources you need? So that's very important. And each product, how to design. So it's very important for that. In every customer, you can like the customized design, and very important in every organization, cost and efficient. So cost efficient. So you have to reduce the cost. The product will be quality. So cost cutting, and also you're having giving the product in very quality. So input output, and also we are using some strategy. So what do you mean by strategy? Strategy is nothing but, for example, if you take it as a product, sell the how to sell the product to the customer. It's also one of the strategy on production, and also how to control. So these are the things related to operations management. So what is operations management? Operations management is defined as the science and art of ensuring that goods and services are created and delivered successfully to customers. So very important, we all discussed about input and output. So input, so whatever you are giving that input, raw materials, and finally output, it's a finished product like goods and services. Finally, it will be delivered to the customers. So what do you mean by operation management? The business function responsible for planning, coordinating, and controlling the resources needed to produce products and services for a company. So what are the things covered under the operation management? Planning, organizing. So these are the things are it's functions of management, and also it's one of the function of operation management. So it's a management function. In organization, core function. In every organization, whether service or manufacturing, profit or not for profit, so operation management is essential. So what is the purpose you are studying operation management? OM is an integrative body of knowledge whose record skills are needed in industries as diverse as healthcare, education, telecommunication, lodging, food service, banking, consulting, and manufacturing. So you have to don't think operations only related to production. So, for example, in an organization, they are having operations. For example, if you take a bank, if you're starting from your transaction, so it will be closing. For example, you are going to deposit money or you can withdraw the money. So there is some procedure. You will get the token and you can go to that particular counter and you can deposit the cash, and that's also a operation. For example, if you take as a healthcare hospital also, you are going to that enter the form, enter the application form in the patient, and also you can consult the doctor, and finally you can leave from the hospital. So it's also a one of the operation. Then operation management is one of the three major functions of any organization, and it's integrally related to all the other business function. We study operation management because we want to know how goods and services are produced. We study operation management to understand what operations managers to do. We study operation management because it's such a costly part of an organization. So typical organization chart. So in this chart, we explained about that. What about the role of the vice president in marketing, finance, as well as operations? So if you take it as a marketing, VP of marketing, and also VP of operation and VP of finance, just you can see the difference. Manages customer demand related to marketing. You can generate sales for goods and services. But operations, for example, if it is a vice president of operations, they have to manage people, equipment, technology, material, and information. So everything you can cover under that operation. And finally, you have to produce goods or services. Finance is the lifeblood of business. So finance, vice president of finance, they have to manage cash flow, like a cash inflow and outflow, current assets and capital investments. So what is the role of operation management here? So I already said input to output. That's a process of operation management from input to output. Inputs are resources such as people, material, and money. Outputs are goods and services. So it's a transformation process. So if you take it as an input and output, I already said. So customer feedback, input human resource, facilities and processes, technologies, materials. So the transformation process into output goods and services. So in that middle gap, you're going to, what is the performance information. So the transformation process of hospital, I already said, input, processing, and output. Input, you can take doctors, nurses, hospital, medical supplies, equipment, laboratories. These are input. So it will be converted into processing, examination, surgery, monitoring, medication, and therapy. Finally, you will get the output is a healthy patient. It's related to hospital. Then transformation role, you have to add some value, increase product value at each stage. Value added is the net increase between output product value and input material value. Provide an efficient transformation. Efficiency, everyone know it will be the valuable, and also efficiently we are working in that organization also. So efficiency means performing activities well for least possible cost. So these are the examples of various operations. Operations in the sense goods producing, farming, mining, construction, manufacturing, power generation, then storage and transportation, warehousing, trucking, mail service, moving, taxis, buses, hotels, and airlines, exchange, retailing, wholesaling, banking, renting, leasing, library, loans, entertainment sector like the films, radio and television, concerts and recording, communication, newspaper, radio and television, newscast, telephone, satellites. So these are the types of transformation process. Physically, it will be manufacturing. We are going to produce the product. It's related to manufacturing. Manufacturing a product. Locational, it's going to be transportation from one place to another place. Exchange, for example, if you take it as a retailing, because it's a marketing channel like that, starting from manufacturer to wholesaler, wholesaler to retailer, retailer to consumer. So that's related to retailing. Storage, you have to warehousing. So you have to store the goods in the warehouse. Physiological, healthcare, we already discussed. And informational, it's a telecommunication. Whatever the information, immediately you can get through telecommunication. Then psychological, for example, if you take it as entertainment, it's also part of the transformation process. So historic evaluation of operations management, three things are very important: cost focus, quality focus, customization focus. So cost focus, if you take it as 1776 to 1880, labor specializations with Babbage and standardized reports for Whitney, and scientific management 1880 to 1910, Gantt chart, motion and time studies, Gilbert, process analysis, Taylor, queuing theory, and mass production era 1910 to 1980, moving assembly line, Ford, Sorensen, statistical sampling, Sheward, economic order, quantity, UOQ, that is Parrish, linear programming, PERT and CPM, project evaluation review technique, and critical path method, viewpoint. Material requirements like planning. So quality focus. So many quality gurus are there, like Juran. So lean production era, 1980 to 1995, just in time, computer aided design, electronic data interchange, EDI, total quality management, the Baldrige Award, empowerment, Kanban system. These are related to quality of the product. Customization focus, mass customization around 1995 to 2005. Globalization, internet, ERP, enterprise resource planning, learning organization, international quality standards, finance scheduling, supply chain management, and agile manufacturing. These are the historical events of operation management. So this is the business information flow. Marketing, information system, finance, accounting, engineering, and human resources. So we are going to discuss in the next class, next session, related to business information. Thank you all.